I truly believe if you want to be a meaningful filmmaker these days, you got to really separate yourself and share a part of yourself. Bring that out into your film. Make sure everything has an impact and intention behind it. Film for the sake of creating and put all of your passion and love into it.
Oh, that's so wholesome, what the fuck?
Passion projects is really what's going to keep you moving and wanting to create things and give you longevity in your career, because when you're doing your passion projects, people are seeing these great videos that you're making and they're going to want you to do the same thing for them. But the question is it worth it? Is it worth making these projects, going through that pain and suffering to make these projects and put the time into doing it? You're not getting paid for it. This is all your idea. You're putting it out. And yes, I think the short answer is yes, you really need to be doing this. Passion projects require a lot of effort, time, money, people, favors. And in this video, I want to talk about why it's important to still do your passion projects and how you can go about doing them, and a few tips that I've learned from doing a couple this year and what I want to do going into next year when I want to make some more passion projects. And if you're like me, I sit around a lot of the time just learning how I can make videos and learning new techniques and just watching films and doing a lot of different things to basically distract myself from not doing it myself. And although you're watching all these videos, you're developing your skills, you're developing your knowledge, you're not actually going out and doing them. And this is where it can get frustrating, because you're sat there, you're waiting for the email to come through, you're waiting for a phone call from this imaginary person. That's never going to happen. It's all about creating that opportunity for yourself and sort of not only just developing your skills, but also staying in tune to the reasoning behind why you're doing filmmaking in the first place and enjoying the process. Personally, I want to start developing my narrative skills. I want to be creating some short films. So that is what I'm going to go and plan on doing this year. I want to write and direct my own short film. I'm going to get a whole team together and I'm just going to film it because it's something that I've always wanted to do. It's something that I know that's going to make an impact. There's more to it than that, and I will go through that in another video because I want to show that whole process of me coming up with that short film. So you're probably thinking now, how do I do this? How am I going to fund passion projects for a start? And how am I just going to actually physically come up with something that I'm proud of, something that comes from my heart and something that I want to show to the world? And the truth is, most of the time you really will have to put in your own effort, your own money, your own time into these projects, unless you are with a collaborator, which is what I have done in the past. And to go down the route of funding, don't let that be an excuse of why you shouldn't make your films, because I've done films in the past where it's been completely free. I've just pulled in favors. There's also programs out there like GoFundMe where you can get funding from literally anybody. People who believe in the project that you want to do, they will fund you for it. And don't get me wrong, if funding really does scare you, then you can really just go out and film something. It's fun to get scrappy sometimes. It's fun to do some problem solving. Even if it's just going out one evening and filming something, as long as you have somewhat of a concept or a storyline in your head before you go out filming, then you have something to show. You've got something that you can put on your reel and something that kind of looks like it would be in a narrative. And people don't know that it's just on your show reel, but people see that you can do it. And another thing to remember as well is your friends, your creative circle, they want to be doing the same thing. So why not help them out doing their projects, and then they will return the favor for you. And that's what's so great about the film and the creative industry in general, is that everyone's in the same place. They want to be creating, they've got an idea, they want to grow with you. So help them out, they'll help you out, and you'll both make something great together. I've also done passion projects that have been closer to home and a lot more scaled down, and I know that it's definitely achievable with fewer people, and maybe you work around a location or a vehicle or a person, a friend. It really depends what kind of projects you want to be doing, but anything that you put your mind to, you can really achieve. Remember, the whole goal with passion projects is to add production value to what you can do in order to get those higher paying clients in the future. Good actors, production design, a good location, wardrobe. That is what's going to bring production value versus what you're putting behind the camera and focusing on the gear that you're using. You don't have to use the best camera. As long as everything that you're filming looks good, then that is what's going to add value. I'm going to wrap this video up with the most important fundamental when it comes to passion projects, and that is to make sure that you're putting in as much effort into the pre-production before you do any kind of shoot. It's so important to come up with a game plan beforehand and make sure you know exactly where you're going to shoot, at what time, and what kind of shots you're going to get. You're making sure everything is falling into place. The thing that's going to really throw you on the edge of actually doing your passion project is if you actually book yourself into doing it. Put it in your calendar, pay for that location, just like make sure that you are going to do it, and don't just come up with the idea and then that's it, you're ready to do it and then you just forget about it. It's just there waiting for you to make. Don't let these ideas just sit around. You never know where they're going to lead you. They're hard to do, but treat them like client projects in order to get them done. Most of the passion projects that I've done myself have led to work, and it's been so worth it. You're going to learn a lot about yourself as well. They're probably going to be the most enjoyable projects that you ever do, and they're just going to make you want to keep doing more and more as a filmmaker. I hope you enjoyed this video and you found some value in it. I want to make some more videos like this, so please make sure to stick around, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.